Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to dedicate this star reading to K-pop singer, and artist JESSI. So yes, we're going to dive in a bit into her energy because we had discussed actually in my recent live that I did, that actually I never read for her. I never did like a general tarot reading for her, so I wanted to do it. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to give it a like. So let's talk a bit about her energy. We all know that Jessie is a Sagittarius. She definitely moves, talks, and breathes like a Sagittarius female. Um, a very international one, because and we know that she's Korean, but she definitely has influences. Um she's very real, she's very transparent, she's very authentic, and she also has a moon in Aries, so she has a lot of fire in her energy. So this means that she's 100% honest, or at least she tries to be always in every aspect of her life, trying to find her own identity, what she wants to do, her own individualization, like always like being this sort of lone wolf, but because somehow life pushes her to discover her own passions, and also her own potential, like not waiting for someone's validation, because she knows she has it. She just has to focus her energy and her passion. But yes, it's probably a very lonely road that she had to transit. So let's start with the cards that she got. She got the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, the King. Sorry, guys. King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Page of Cups. So, starting off with the Seven of Cups, there's, and next to the Five of Swords, there's a sense of defeat here. There's a sense of, when you think that you have a lot of options available for you, or that you have different paths and opportunities that you can choose from, and then eventually everything fades away and you face the reality that actually this was a fantasy, or that things weren't clear, and now you can see that probably there's a lot of lies and deceitment in the middle of something. There's something like very disappointed about this, and I think that it is not the first time that she goes through something like this. um because like I mentioned about honesty and transparency, and also I think that Jessie is someone that she probably trusts people's words a lot. She probably believes a lot what people tell her. So if someone promises something to her, she believes it. And somehow these disappointments that come after, they are like a bit like shocking to her, like, oh, like you lied to me. Like, because I think that for her to be lied to, it's a bit like she doesn't understand lies, and she doesn't understand uh, to make up lies, or to transform words or things that had been said. She's very loyal. She sticks to her words. For her, what she speaks of and what she talks about and what she expresses is her reality. So when she actually realizes that probably she's surrounded by a lot of deceiving people that are actually very good liars, and I think that it's shocking for her, but at the same time, it's needed that she goes through these kinds of disappointment so she can learn from this. Because in the middle, we have the King of Wands. So there are a lot of wands here. So obviously, I think that she is like, I think that this King of Wands represents her. I think that she is this King of Wands. Looking at this that happened, and actually being like, oh, okay, so you deceived me or you lied to me. So there's a sense of disappointment, but there's also this sense of, I'm not going to sit around and being sorry about it. Like, there's no time for me. She's always in a rush, and this is very fire energy, and it's not actually to be in a rush literally, but I think that she looks at the situation or the people in the face, and she confronts the situation. She looks at it or and observes it the way it is, and acknowledges what happens to her. She doesn't deny what happens to her. She's very straightforward. So she's like looking back at these disappointments or these promises that weren't kept, and she's like, oh, okay, I get it, I was lied to or I was deceived, but I am a king. So she is in her throne, and she also has because this is something that I wanted to mention, because since she's a Sagittarius with the moon in Leo, I'm sorry, not the moon in Leo, with the moon in Aries, she has a lot of fire. So she has like a very well integrated masculine energy in her. So it's no surprise that for me, she's represented by this King of Pentacles. So I think that she doesn't need anyone to defend her. Actually, I think that she is in her front, like confronting the situation, watching, like not avoiding. That's sometimes Sagittarius, they tend to be a bit avoidant. They tend to be like, oh, that's okay, nothing happened here. But she's like looking at this mess, like looking at it straight. Like, I'm watching you. I know what you did, something like that, and not hiding. Probably if she's feeling upset, which is going to last not for long, but she is like connecting with that feeling of like, yeah, I don't like this, or yes, I don't, I feel this certain way about this, but she's in her throne. No one is pushing Jessie from her throne. She is someone that has like a lot of like um she has a lot of conviction, and I think that she's someone that she had always had to stand up for herself, because I think that if she is this King of Wands, it seems like she always has to be a savior for herself. Like, she cannot be like, or act like a damsel in distress, because she's not good for that. She actually takes the role of the initiator, or she takes the role of the masculine, like somehow like being a sort of like the man in her life that she probably needed, to defend herself, because somehow, I don't know if maybe the masculine figures in her life were a bit absent, or were a bit feminine as well, and not so confrontative. So somehow she had to absorb the masculine stamina somehow, or the strength and the determination to defend herself, especially in a world, or in a business where females are treated like objects. So she's like defending herself. Like, you cannot treat me like an object, like asserting her power. She's a very powerful female. And like I mentioned, she's no one's victim. She is standing proud. She knows what she's worth. And also something that is really like excited is that we have the Knight of Wands here and we have the Page of Cups. So there's an invitation coming her way. While she is observing and probably being a bit upset about this mess or this disappointed event that happened. There's someone with a invitation. There's someone that comes with something to offer her, and actually is very loving. So I think that she is not going to stay focused so much in this that was like a deceivement. I think that she will move on right away, because this person is coming with news and is coming her way fast. And it's also like with the Page of Cups, I could say that it has to do with romance. And I think that this is really excited. Really, I'm feeling excited myself to see this, because while she's thinking like, oh my God, everyone is a liar, like people are so horrible. I'm upset, and also like feeling like a bit like like um not resentful, but a bit like like having to defend herself and thinking that, oh, okay, I have to act like a king. There's someone coming her way that somehow comes with a very gentle and very loving proposition. So I'm really excited, because as if I don't know if you can see it in the picture, but the King of Wands that I say that is the card that represents her energy. She's looking at this mess that is here, these lies, these things that were promised to her, and actually that were all lies. Um, so she's not noticing that someone else is coming her way. So um, I think that um, this is someone obviously younger. This is someone younger than her, but very passionate. Very passionate. It could be a fire sign as well. Also, someone very courageous. And he's like, okay, here I go. And I think that this is someone, it has to be someone younger than her, because somehow he is like also taking courage, to go to her. So I'm really excited, because this person also is very honest, it's very straightforward. So if he goes to her, he knows that he has to offer her something. And there he goes with the next to the Page of Cups. So definitely feelings are here. Feelings, an invitation, like romantic feelings. So yes, he's passionate, he is like very brave, but at the same time he knows that um he has feelings. It's not just being passionate, or it's not just feeling attracted to her. It's like, okay, this is my moment, I'm going to tell her something that I've been thinking for a while. So she's definitely going to be really surprised. I don't think that she sees it coming, because she's looking at the other way. She's like looking at the past. And I think that this is why I mentioned that probably in my perspective, I think that she had been going through these experiences in her life, or of being really shocked by how people lie so easily, or how people cover their intentions so easily. She's also like, this is why she's looking at this, because she's observing and it's like, why does this always happen to me? Because she is very frank, she's very honest, she's very straightforward. So for her, it's like, why do I always get myself into these situations? But she's not reflecting on this like from a point of view of like, oh, poor me, look what happened to me. She's more like, no, I'm in a better place right now. I'm on my throne. I have experienced. I have learned a lot and I have like gained a lot. So I am in a powerful position, but at the same time, I cannot help but to notice that there are a lot of deceitful people. Like, I don't know, like, um, but I think that also this person that is coming her way is someone that I think that it comes to somehow re- like to distract her or somehow to take her out of not focusing so much on that thought or on that reflection of why people lie all the time. I think that this person comes to show her that there are good people around her that want to be near her and that actually have good intentions towards her. So this is why I'm so excited to see this. And also, I don't see cards that indicate that this could be also like a business partner or someone that has like an invitation to work on something with her, like a collaboration. But I think that since I can see this person's feelings, honestly, his intentions are romantic, but probably, because this is Jesse that we're talking about, probably he also comes with an offer that probably he wants to work with her or like talk to her about work or about the project, and then while they are working on that or talking about it, like also offer her a much more intimate relationship, and I think that this is actually something that she had been waiting for a while, to have someone that actually dares to make the first move, because actually she never had that. I think that since she is represented by this king, probably she had always been the one that initiates, I don't know, a conversation or an interaction with someone that she likes. Probably she is always the one that lets the other person know, oh, okay, I'm interested. Especially because she has moon in Aries, so probably she's very like straightforward when she likes someone. So this would be like the first time I believe that someone would like um caught her off guard, because I don't think she expects this. And I think that she would be like, yes, flattered, but at the same time she would be like a bit a bit surprised, because this person is younger. So, and if he's her same age, probably this person is very, I don't want to say childish or immature, but he does give me those vibes, someone that also is very, that his mentality probably is a bit, I don't know, childish, yes, but he's very fun. He's very fun. I think that this is someone that she's going to have a lot of fun with, and also that that he is actually courageous. I think that this is something that probably she she also wants to connect with someone that can be as straightforward as she is, and also someone courageous. I think that we all admire that person that takes a chance, even though to talk to us, even though they could fear the rejection, just like any of us. But it's very nice when you see someone like actually like deciding to make a first move towards you. you know, and then you start to see them with different eyes. So I'm really happy for Jessie. So yes, guys, this is all I see for her in the next 3 months. This is what I see. So yeah, I want to know what you think about it. I was hoping to get more cards about work related things, but I guess love is coming her way. So it's taking the first road in her life. So I'm happy for her. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.